Here we are, another week of the Heartland Show on Midwest Whitetail. We're going to take a look back at this cold front that just rolled through. You know, we were excited leading up into it, and it didn't disappoint. So I think you guys will notice a theme on this show. You know, these cold fronts get us excited. They get everybody excited, as they should. But it's still October, and what's important is that you know, with those cold fronts and just these fluctuation in temperatures, whatever it may be in the afternoons that you're trying to hunt around, it's still important that we focus on good food sources close to bedding this time of year in the afternoons. I'm looking forward to seeing here. We've got Matt and Warren Dykstra on this week's show. I know they had a really good encounter with a familiar face. And then we're gonna check in with Aaron and Emerson. I'm told they had a really good encounter as well, so looking forward to seeing that. Then we've got some other guys across the staff that we'll check in with this week and bring some action to you guys, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's dive right into it.
Whitetail. It's the evening of October 6th. We're back up here on the main permission farm. We had a big change in temperature from yesterday to today. Yesterday was almost 90 degrees. Today is right around 70. It's a little breezy, but that big change in temperature, we're hoping that'll get angry at moving. He's the main deer we're after tonight. We've actually got pictures of him all along this edge right here. 3 different cutting links that we got set up on scrapes, and we've had them on all 3 of them. A couple times on daylight right before season opened, but since then we haven't got a picture of him. So we're figuring he's bedded on these ridges, either right over here or a little bit to the south, depending on the wind. Between the big change in temperature and the fact that the beans are picked, that'll get him up coming to the field at night. We got a decoy out in front of us. And actually, from where the decoy is, about 100 yards to the south is where we had him take out the decoy 2 years ago. So we know he likes this area. These are about the only cameras we get him on. He just seems to hang up in this area a lot. So I came up Thursday afternoon, moved the redneck out into the middle of the field, more up on the top. We were sitting down in the edge there, waiting for the beans to get picked. But now that we got it up here, not only can the deer from the south see the decoy, but the ones who came over to the northwest here also be able to see it. We're hoping that that'll really increase our chances of him seeing the decoys. And hopefully we'll have some action with him, and if not him, maybe a couple does will come out. So we'll see what happens. Decided we'll give you a little update. Haven't seen too much. We had one fawn come out and feed, and it was over here on the side that we couldn't see before from where we were sitting. So already moving this redneck is turning out to be a good thing. We can see the deer coming out over there. But other than the fawn, that one fawn, we had 5 turkeys come out and feed around. Also, I figured I'd give a little update on that bear that we've been having up here. He showed up in mid-July. First we were just getting pictures of him, but then he started messing with our cameras. He busted a couple antennas and busted the hinges off the battery door and busted one of our solar panels. We haven't had pictures of him since like September 9th, I think was the last day. And so we're kind of hoping he's left and that we won't have more issues with him, but it was getting kind of old because not only was he busting the cameras, but he was tipping them, so we always had to come back up and go in and just rearrange the cameras so they were facing where we wanted them. But I'd like to thank Dan at Cuddyback for getting us some replacement parts so we can get them up and running again fast. And hopefully we'll be done messing with the bear now. It's about the last hour now, so we're going to settle in here. Still got pretty good hopes. Seeing angry, the wind's starting to let up a little bit, so we're gonna settle in here and hopefully we'll have some good luck yet.
He's just inside the timber there. Coming out, it's him for sure. Snort wheeze at him or something, grunt at him. He's going away. Snort wheeze at him.
Well, it was a pretty exciting night. Total, we came up with like 13 or 14 deer that we saw. And the main buck on the whole farm that we wanted to see was one we call Angry, and he ended up coming out. He was within 120 yards of us. We grunted at him first, then he started walking away, so we snort wheezed at him. We kind of wish, in hindsight, we kind of wish we wouldn't have did that because he had another buck with him. Hopefully we didn't educate him too much, and we'll be able to get on him here in a couple weeks. So thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail.
Forgot my pop. I gotta run back to the truck real quick. I'll be back. Wouldn't be the second day of hunting if I didn't forget something at the truck. What's going on, guys? Today is October 6th. It is another really good cold front here in Iowa. Aaron and I just gotten into the blind and we're kind of just messing around doing some B-roll stuff, and all of a sudden 2 fawns and a doe ran out of the corn, came right back into the food plot, and they're actually still eating in the monster buck brassicas right now over in my other part of the food plot. So super excited. It's not even 5 o'clock yet and we got 3 deer on the food plot, so hopefully it'll be a good night. There's 3 different bucks that I really want to see. We're going to get settled in here and hope the movement continues like it has already tonight. Didn't end up seeing any of the shooters that we're off after here at the home farm. So it'll either be here at the home farm or at another farm. So we're gonna stick after it here the rest of the week and hope we see some of the deer we're after. Today is October 7th. Aaron and I are actually at Aaron's home farm this evening, sitting over a big alfalfa field that you guys have seen us hunt in before. Aaron actually got his muzzleloader buck out of here last year, but like I said, we decided to come down here tonight with the cool weather. It's sitting over this really big alfalfa field, still super green, and there's been a lot of deer coming out here, but it's about 5:30 right now. Should be a good night. Got cool weather again here in Iowa. I think today got up to 70 degrees or so, so nice to have these cold fronts this early in the season, but we're gonna stay after it as long as we got cool weather, so we're gonna get settled in here and hope for a good night. Another spike. That's a nice young deer, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Bucks just keep getting bigger. I'll give you $20 to pick him up by his tail. That is 100% him. He's lucky he's not a year older. He is pretty. Holy cow. Walking perfect. Well guys, Aaron and I ended up having one heck of a night actually. Didn't really see any of the mature deer we were after, but I think we ended up seeing probably 30 to 35 deer. And first 3 deer we saw were bucks, and then about 20 minutes before dark we ended up seeing one of the biggest deer on the farm actually. Deer we called TJ. Really pretty deer. I know you guys heard Aaron talk a lot about Tex the last couple years, and he's almost identical to Tex. So super cool seeing him. I think he came out at like 42 yards, and it was pretty fun watching him until dark. So hope for some cool weather here in the next couple weeks, and we'll be back after him.
Welcome back to Midwest Whitetail. It is the afternoon of October 12th, and Cooper and I are out for an evening sit. It's opening day of early season muzzleloader here in Iowa, so we're donning the orange. Cooper's got a buck and a doe tag, and we're sitting in a pretty good spot. We're at the spot we call the West Section. I came in earlier this summer and planted a bunch of radishes and monster bucks, rut greens plot, and it's coming in great. Looks awesome. Deer been hitting it pretty hard. Fingers crossed, we get a few to visit the plot tonight, and maybe Cooper can get a buck or a doe on the ground. What's decent?
Big enough for me. Or whatever you call it.
Big enough for you to shoot? Well, that's up to you, man. Yeah, that's right. I think you got her, buddy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hang on, hang on. It's about to go down.
Let's go. I got
Good job.
Let's go.
You smoked her. Good job. That was a good shot. Alright, guys. Well, we have not seen any more deer tonight. We got about 5 minutes of shooting light left, so we're gonna get things packed up here in the blind and then go find his doe. Pretty sure she's just laying out there about 80 yards. So. What's that? Got it? Oh yeah. Big old doe, dude. Perfect. Hey. Oh yeah. She's a beast. That was a perfect shot when she was quartering away like that. It went all the way up and through her. Couldn't have asked for anything better. That was a fun hunt. Unfortunately, we didn't get a buck to come out, but fortunately, we had the does come out. And like I said, Cooper made a great shot, and couldn't have asked for anything better. It was fun hunting with you, buddy. Another muzzleloader season where you get deer tag. Last 2 years, he's killed one on opening day, and he just shot a doe on opening day. So, thank you guys for watching this hunt, and we'll see you on the next one.
What's up, guys? It is Saturday, October 12th here. So this is that cold front is settling in. It's about 2 o'clock right now, and I'm gonna get the Mystery Ranch packed up here, load up all the camera gear. We're gonna head out. This is that youth firearm season that I've been talking about for a couple weeks here that I'm pretty excited for, to get Emma out there. She's been practicing a lot for this. It's about mid 70s now. When we get out of the blind tonight, it's gonna be mid to low 60s. And that's exactly the jump that we're gonna need to get these deer moving and start this trigger for this awesome cold front. So can't wait to get in the redneck, and looking forward to this weekend. We're all set up in the blind now. It's about 4 o'clock, which was kind of the goal. We wanted to be set up by 4, so the entry exit went really well. And that's big thanks to the Kaufman bikes mix. I don't know that we'd be able to hunt this plot as effective with where we have the blind this year without the Kaufmans, because we I mowed a path down the center there, and we're able to get to this blind without leaving any ground slant, so it's just a huge advantage for us. We're in the bull plot tonight over these beans, and this is the first time we've hunted in it this year. And ideally, this blind is set up for a north or any kind of westerly wind. Just takes us right over this. There's a ridge, which is a steep cliff right behind us, and it drops off into some TSI and really just nothing. We're at the front of the trigger tonight. That north wind is coming in tonight, and that's the first north we've had after several souths. So we're hoping that's what we need to get these deer on their feet a little earlier in daylight tonight. And it's the exciting thing about tonight on this plot is we've had 2 of the shooters that I would shoot have been hitting this plot. Randy Johnson, he's a Big Ten this year. I haven't shown him to you guys yet this year, but I'd like to get a good look at him tonight if we could. 1, just so Emma could shoot him, it'd be awesome. And 2, over this last week, he's developed a pretty large growth on his neck, so I'm interested to see what's going on with that and see if it's anything serious. But I mean, if we can see him, he's going to be in gun range for Emma, because tonight's that first gun hunt for her. So, and the other deer that actually we bedded him this morning, coming right off this plot at 5, is a deer that we're calling Dusty this year. And I think he's probably 4 years old. I'd like to see him on the hoof, but really pretty mainframe 8. So we've got the original 8. He's been here since the first year we were on this farm. This year we think he's 6.5. I'm pretty confident that he is 6.5. But we're calling him OG. He's the original buck. So that's definitely the deer I'd like to shoot this year, or see somebody shoot, just because we've got so much history with them. And it's cool to have history with a deer on a new farm. So other than that, Emma's gonna hold her tag. She's gonna hold off on does tonight, because if we don't use this tag this weekend, it is good for the firearm season in November here in Illinois. So I'm excited. I hope we can get it done. Emma's excited. She said she's nervous, but we'll settle in and hopefully we can get it done tonight and bring you guys a good hunt. So.
Boy, they're getting close.
He's laying down.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're down to our last 20 minutes of legal light here. And it's been pretty slow. I'm surprised we haven't seen more deer moving, but it has been gustier than it was supposed to be. So, I mean, maybe it's just gusty enough that it's got them down tight still, waiting for this front just to totally blow through. But we'll ride out these last 20 minutes, and if something comes out, we'll bring it to you. If not, I'm just gonna leave everything in the blind and we'll be right back here tomorrow. I know the wind's perfect. Directional wise, it's perfect tomorrow for this blind. If nothing else comes out tonight, we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.